I'm your hypnotist, Ed Narkowitz. And this video is to introduce my clients to hypnosis. Many people are nervous, apprehensive, or downright scared of hypnosis because of misconceptions about hypnosis. Now, where do we get this erroneous information? Some of it comes from the entertainment industry. Most people do not understand hypnosis. The film industry has taken advantage of this and provides misinformation to enhance their theatrics. Unfortunately, the movies may be the only exposure most people have to hypnosis. The movie industry is not about education, it's about entertainment. And they like to take liberties to make hypnosis spectacular and entertaining. And after seeing the theatrical version of hypnosis, many viewers come to the false conclusions and misconceptions about hypnosis. When asked about their fears of hypnosis, most people cannot explain how or where they got their information from. They just don't know. Some will say, well, I just know it, or somebody told them. I can guarantee that anyone who has been schooled in hypnosis does not carry these misconceptions and have absolutely no fear of hypnosis. It is simply a matter of education, and that's what I'm doing with this video, educating. For instance, one of the questions I commonly hear is about the possibility of being stuck in hypnosis. A person cannot be stuck in hypnosis. Even if the hypnotist should suddenly drop dead, his client will come out of hypnosis naturally in a short time. I wish I could say the same for the hypnotist. One woman came to my office for her appointment and said that a co-worker warned her that I was going to take control of her mind. Why, nothing can be further from the truth. If anything, a hypnotist gives you the power to take control of your life. To take control back from the tobacco companies, from fears, from misguided perceptions, from negative feelings and attitudes. Hypnosis allows you to gain control over your bodies and emotions. Hypnosis is also used for sports, memory enhancement, increasing self-esteem and confidence. Perhaps one of the most important uses for hypnosis is stress management. Ask your doctor what stress can do to the human body. Hypnosis is all about taking back control of your life. Isn't it going to be great to be in control again? Now, very briefly, I'll explain how the mind works so you can understand what we wish to accomplish using hypnosis. When we model the mind, we break it down into three parts: the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. Let's start with the unconscious. This is the system that regulates the core functions of the automatic body functions, like heart rate, breathing, and so on. The unconscious is also responsible for the physical emotional responses like blushing or muscle tension. Then there's the subconscious, where all permanent memory is stored. This includes sights, smells, sounds. Everything that we experience during our lives is stored within this region. The subconscious harbors habits, automatic thoughts and behaviors. It holds beliefs, even ones that we may not be aware of. It's the part that protects us because it's fear motivated. It's also lazy and doesn't want to change, like a habit. It's where all of our emotions reside, such as fear, sadness, loneliness, frustration, love, happiness, anger, and depression. It's where the imagination resides. The subconscious has an unlimited capacity. No one's ever filled it up. Now, the conscious mind. This is the logical and rational portion of your mind. The conscious part of your mind uses temporary memory and has limited capacity. It can be focused on the past, the present, or the future. It's your willpower. The conscious also utilizes something called a critical factor. This works like a filter mechanism, comparing new incoming information with old beliefs and perceptions. Those perceptions that are already retained by your subconscious. Hypnosis allows you to bypass the inhibiting critical factor, allowing the introduction of new beliefs. These new beliefs are based upon the client's desired, acceptable suggestions. So how are we going to make these changes? Well, we have to address the subconscious, the area where all the data is stored. The subconscious can be changed by giving suggestions to remove the false programming or the false beliefs, such as, I'm not smart enough, or I can't quit smoking. The suggestions we want to hear, such as, you are now more self-confident, quitting smoking is easy, are only a couple of the many suggestions that may be given. Now that sounds easy enough, and it is, but before we can introduce those changes, we have to bypass the conscious state. The conscious is the part that stands guard over what the information is that goes into our subconscious. It acts as a gate, which lets in only what it believes to be true. Suggestions such as, you're intelligent and learn easily, would not be allowed to pass to the subconscious, because the conscious might reply, I'd like to believe that, but whom are you kidding? Dad always told me I was dumber than a stump. Now, it's obvious that we cannot change our beliefs if we allow our conscious to get in that way. The way we do that is by taking the conscious off guard. This allows the positive suggestions to replace the negative beliefs. Just as long as the client wants the suggestions, those suggestions will replace the negative or erroneous thoughts. The client must really want it to happen, or else it will not take place. For example, if a person comes in my office to stop smoking, and only because their spouse or their doctor wants them to stop, but the client doesn't want to quit, he'll not quit. They're conscious, even if hypnosis will not allow that suggestion to take place. They may feel that cigarettes are their best friends, and that they will miss them if they stop smoking. They'll not stop smoking no matter what his doctor, wife, kids, or anyone else wants, until he wants to stop. No person will take any suggestions unless they really want to. What that means is that they are still in control of what they will act upon in hypnosis. Again, in hypnosis, no one will accept any suggestions against what they agree to or wish. If the hypnotist should try to introduce a suggestion that the client does not want, the client will not accept that suggestion and probably emerge from hypnosis. So when you come in to see me, or over the net, I'll be able to help you, just as long as you want to be helped. Hope to see you in hypnosis. Thank you.